to you all the way from my bedroom today, rather than my bookshelves, because we're doing a different type of video. We are going to be making our own bookish candles, yay! This is mainly for my UK audience, because I find that it's a lot easier to get candles in America than it is in England. So, I guess let's get going. To do this, you will need a jar to fill with candle stuff, basically. You will need some wax. I have used soy wax for this, but you can use any general wax really. I mean, this was only like a couple of quid off Amazon. Super good. And it's huge. You will not need this much wax, by the way. We also have this little beautiful instrument, which I apologize, but I cannot remember what it's called. But you use it for like when you're melting chocolate above a pan. You can just use a bowl, but my silly new pans that I've got, which look beautiful, but don't fit a bowl. So I've got one of these. We also have wicks, which are pretty necessary if you ever want to light this bad boy. I'm not going to show you how to do the labels today because that's just personal preference really. Oh, we also have fragrance. So I am going to be using today, we have chocolate, coconut, rose garden, sandalwood, and vanilla. I'm using vanilla because it's like my favorite scent of anything in the world. But yeah, so that's basically all you need. Let's get kicking. Okay, I'm back. And I am in my kitchen, and the first step is to get this thingy and your pan. Fill it with water, get it boiling, and then we can start melting the wax. I'll be back. Okay, so now we have the water boiling away behind me. We need to get ready the jars, because wax is so freaking sticky, and once it dries onto these surfaces, it's gonna be a freaking nightmare to get off with my nails. So you get the jar, put it down on the table. You then want to get a wick. Voila. And just pop it in your jar so it's ready, so that when the water boils and you've melted all your wax, you can just plop it in there. Okay guys, so once your water is boiling away, you want to be putting that wax onto the boiling pot. So we get this, we put it over there, and we get the wax. Now, I'm not very good at measurements, so I'm just gonna pour and hope it goes well. My measurer is still packed away, so let's just go for a hefty chunk in here. If we have too much, we have too much. What's the worst that could happen? Okay. A little bit more. And there we go. Okay. So you ideally want to be using a plastic spatula for this, but as I only have a wooden one that is unpacked, being as I've just moved house, as you all know, we're going to use this. And you just stir for like 15 minutes. As this is metal, just be careful because it will get hot. If you're a kid, use an adult for this. Oh, that is going to melt so much faster than 15 minutes. Okay, I've never used soy wax before. I've only ever used normal wax, so this is a hell of a lot faster. So once that's all melted, you want to pour in a load of extract. I'm gonna use the full jar because these are quite small jars. And then you just stir it in there again. Okay, so once you've poured your fragrance into your pan, you just want to leave it for like 3 or 4 minutes so it can all cool down. And then we're going to put it into the jars. So in the meantime, we get our jar and we dip it into a little bit of the really hot wax just to get some wax on the end of the wick. So dip it, dip it, dip it. Oh. You basically want to get something sticky. You can get sticky tabs with some wicks, but these didn't come with them, so. And then you put it in the bottom of the holder and just leave it there for a minute. you basically want your wick to stick to the bottom of the jar. There we go. So if it helps, you can just prod it in a little bit like I did, but there you go. My wick is now stuck into the bottom of my jar. Now, we have let it cool for a little bit, so let's pour that bad boy into the jar. So, here goes nothing, guys. Pour that wax in there. So you can see what I've done there, guys. I basically secured the wick against a wooden spoon so that it stays up straight and relatively in the middle of my jar. So, as you guys will have seen, I basically placed a wooden spoon around my candle, and this is just to help the wick stay in the center, because if it doesn't stay in the center, it's not gonna burn properly for you. So as you can see right there, I have attached a wooden spoon, and that'll just basically hold it all in the middle. So as you're waiting for this to cool, you can go and make all of your lovely little labels. I won't take you through today how to make your bookish labels. I'll do that on a later date. But you can do this with anything. You could handwrite it, you could do it on Photoshop, you could get some awesome little coloring pencils and make one. And we're just gonna wait for a few hours, I guess. Okay, I'm legitimately getting super bored now. I'm led on my bed, trying to play with my little bunny rabbits, but they don't want to play with me. Oh, I just heard them. They're hiding under the bed from me. Yeah, I'm super bored. The candle's taking forever to dry and I can't decide what to do with myself. Do not plan your day around this. I'll be back. Alright, after like an hour and a half of waiting, our bookish candle is now ready to use! Yay! So you can see how pretty it is here. It's completely plain now because I haven't put my label on yet, and you can see in the middle. It's just looking great. I'm super happy with it. And this smells super vanilla-y, and I can't wait to light it. I'll make sure I send you all pictures on Instagram. It'll be at Book Sundays. And make sure you share your videos and pictures and whatever else you do making your bookish candles. I cannot wait to see what labels you all make, and I can't just wait to see how your experience went. Are you going to use soy wax? Are you going to use beeswax? What are you going to do? So yeah, make sure you tag me in those and let me see what you make. And otherwise, make sure you subscribe below to see more videos, give us a like, whatever. And I will check in with you again later in the week. Thanks everyone for watching.